Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's laundry motivation video. As you guys know, I'm using my portable washer and dryer to get my laundry done today. But since the washer connects to the sink, sometimes I like to just get everything cleaned up first and then head into doing laundry. Not all the time do I feel like that, like getting everything cleaned up before starting laundry. Sometimes it's the other way around depending on how I'm feeling. But this particular day, I wanted to get some stuff cleaned up before I start pulling out the cords and all that stuff. The first clip you saw before the intro, that was days ago, and then this clip was days later. So yeah, I'm just getting stuff minorly clean. I have like decluttered so much stuff around the house, so my house is never usually like super messy, super dirty. It's never usually like stuff all over the place because I really try to keep up and declutter, and everything I try to in my house I try to have a home, so it's really not always too much when it's time for me to clean. It's usually just like putting stuff back where it belongs, or the kids might have their stuff all over the place, and then it's always like just wiping stuff down and sweeping stuff up. But it's usually like so much easier to get the sweeping done and the cleaning done, because once I connect the washer hose to the sink, then later I'm like, oh, I need some water, but then now the clothes are washing, so then I'm like, oh, I don't want to unattach it from the sink and all that kind of stuff. So it's usually just better for me to clean before I do laundry, and so that's what I'm doing in this particular video. But like I said, it doesn't always happen that way. But how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you get some motivation from this video, whether it's motivation that you're trying to get, or whether you're just looking to watch some cleaning motivation, whatever it is. I hope that you get it from this video. And again, I thank you so much for clicking. Comment down below how you're doing, what you've been up to, and let's get in touch. So by the time that you guys see this video, it's still the month of January, and I want to know how your January is going. I know that some of us may be people who don't make New Year's resolutions, or maybe you're a person who just sets goals every month. Like, you don't make yearly goals, but maybe you make monthly goals or something like that. If you make New Year's resolutions, you know, I don't knock anybody who does. I usually do. I know some people say like, oh, you know, that's they don't like doing that anymore, but whatever, to each his own. I like to make New Year's resolutions. I like to set goals, and for January I did set some goals. I want to know if you guys set any goals, and if there's any goals that you want to share, let me know down in the comments. So even though I did set goals, like, I do notice that some of my goals I haven't been faithful to, or I haven't completed them, and I know we're at the end of the month. But one thing that I am trying to always remind myself is that I made an effort, and that counts. Sometimes I think that like I'll sometimes regard myself as like a failure or something like that because I didn't completely accomplish a goal. For example, like, say for example in December I didn't read a book, but in January my goal was to read a book, but I only read a couple chapters out of the book. Instead of looking at myself like, oh, you know, I'm a failure, I didn't read the book, I didn't achieve the goal, now I'm starting to like say to myself, you made an effort, you read some of the chapters. Next month, try to read even more of the chapters. Like, I don't want to be my own worst enemy or my own worst critic. I want to really start making efforts to like really encourage myself and speak good words to myself, because like I said, I just sometimes feel like use a lot of self-doubt and, don't talk good to myself or encourage myself or even congratulate myself for the small efforts that I make. And so sometimes when I don't congratulate myself for those small efforts, then later I don't even make any efforts at all, because I'm like, oh, well, I failed, so it failed, so I might as well not do anything at all. So like, for example, this month I did in fact have a goal to read, and I read about 8 or 9 chapters of the book that I was reading, but the book has 30 chapters. So I was sitting down to myself and I was thinking like, okay, I could either just call myself a failure and say I'm good for nothing and never can read a book or something, or never could finish my goal, or I could say you did better, you did good this year, you made efforts to read the book, and now use that same book and finish reading it the next month, and just giving myself credit for the small efforts and the small wins that I try to achieve. So let me know in the comments if there's any goals that you have. I would love to know. So I wanted to know if you guys seen this particular video. I seen this video, and the video actually really did encourage me, but it was like this guy, he was singing a song and he was basically talking about how he was, how he's unmotivated. So he was saying like, I do it mad, I do it sad, I do it depressed, I do it stressed. Basically in the song, what he's basically saying is like, there are things in our life that we have to do, that we have to carry out, that are important, but sometimes we lack motivation or don't want to do it because we're stressed or we're depressed or we're mad or we're sad. But he was saying like, do it stressed, do it depressed, do it mad, do it sad, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's stuff that we need to get done. And that really kind of put stuff into perspective for me, because, one of the goals I think that a lot of us have is like exercising. But, exercising is hard. Sometimes you really feel like you need to be motivated to do it. And sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I'm tired. Or I'll wake up and be like, oh, I'm not feeling well, or I don't want to do it, I'm not happy right now, or something like that. But then with that song, it made me think like, I do it tired, I do it sad, I do it mad, I do it like, just do it. Because at the end of the day, to get wherever you're trying to go, the goal is just to do it. And it doesn't matter how you do it. Of course, if I do it tired, then I'm going to give less effort than if I did it while I was happy or motivated, but at least I still did it. So have you guys heard that video, saw that video? Like, I thought it was a really nice song. He was like, I do it anyway. I do it stressed. I do it depressed. I do it obsessed. I do it anyway. I do it mad. I do it sad. And so I was just like, wow, like that's so true. Like I should do a lot of stuff anyway. No matter how I'm feeling, I should still do it. Even if I'm mad while I'm doing it, I should still do it. Because if it's something that's important to me or going to change my life or going to make me feel better, or going to make my appearance change or something like that, I should do it regardless of how I feel. Let me know what you think. I recently rearranged my room around, and so my husband's dresser is on my side of the bed and my dresser is on his side of the bed. So basically what you just see me doing right now is just taking his stuff out of my dresser and putting it back in his dresser and putting my stuff out of his dresser into my dresser. That's all I'm doing right now. So I had to like refold some of the stuff and reorganize the stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, I changed the room around. You'll see that in the video. Maybe I'll post it on either Tuesday or Wednesday, not really sure, but you'll see that in an upcoming video. I woke up one day and had the bright idea to change my room around, and so that is exactly what I did, and I like the way it's rearranged. But yeah, I want to get a chair to go in this corner where my computer is and get rid of the couch that I have in the other corner, or put that in the kids room. But that's something that I'll probably do like later in the future. But guys, we are approaching the end of today's video, so I want to give you say thank you to you guys for watching today's video. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know how you've been doing down in the comments, and share your thoughts on the particular topics that I shared in today's video. I would love to know what you think, what your goals are, and all that good stuff, guys. Again, thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next laundry motivation video. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.